do you do?
I am CEO of Joseph Loudon Consulting and technical architect.
How much do you make a year?
$200,000
A year?
a year.
What did you make before you got into tech?
$50,000.
$50,000 a year. What did you do?
I was a aviation mechanic.
An aviation mechanic. So if you were an aviation mechanic and you broke into tech, let's say someone is watching this and they are working in a non-technical industry and they want to get into tech, what is your number one tip for them to do in order to make that career transition?
Don't look down on your experience like it's not transferable. There's a lot of things that I learned in the military. I'm a veteran, but things that I did in aviation that carry over. For example, we're here at ServiceNow Knowledge, and there are aircraft companies here, which I'm going to try to speak to because I have a background in aviation that other people don't. I know what it's like to be an aircraft worker, and that's who my customer is. So it's so much about, again, not discouraging yourself about, I come from a non-traditional background. That's actually a benefit if you learn how it's valuable for your customer or for a company.
Or for a company.
Yeah, for an employer. What value can you bring an employer? That's the number one thing to think about.
So you transitioned out of the military, and I know that's a really difficult transition for a lot of people. What advice do you have for people who are transitioning out of the military and want to get into their first tech job?
Number one thing is find another vet that is doing it and reach out to them. And it's about community. The biggest thing is you take the uniform off and you think, okay, I'm by myself. No, there's a lot of us out here. I even created an organization called the Veterans Roundtable for vets so they don't have to go through that period of, oh my God, I'm all by myself. So find a community, find people, and you find people like me who is a vet who's been through the journey and can make it a lot easier for you.
Do you have a college degree?
Absolutely not. I went to one semester of college and my professor said, you're already working in tech, why are you here? And I said, that makes sense, so I went home.
I'm going to ask that question one more time. Do you have an expired college degree or are you degree free?
I'm degree free.
So, and how much do you make a year?
$200,000.
So for people who are trying to make their first tech transition, when they get that first interview and they're so nervous going in, what is the number one tip for that interview that you think they need to know?
Number one tip is going to be breathe, because you can blow it and you can be prepared for it and then your nerves get the best of you. Go into it with the mindset of what value can I bring the person I'm about to talk to, and if you lead it that way, you have a very good chance of getting the job.
Why do you think employers should prioritize hiring people who have gotten out of the military and are veterans?
So for veterans, we are used to being in a team environment to where we don't think about the individual. We don't think about what can I get out of it. It's once we have a mission, the team we go in with is the team we come out with. And it's very hard to have that mentality without going through the things that we went through. Also, many of us contain clearances and done things that your just average run-of-the-mill person just doesn't have the exposure to, and we thrive in chaos, and sometimes things are chaotic.
Especially in tech companies.
Especially in tech companies.
Well, thank you so much, Joseph. It's so nice to meet you.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.